it was quite a change. Yeah, that was the one moment that probably changed my life. I didn't know it at the time, but I quickly found out.
What's going on, guys? Elisha here for BR Football, and this is You Know Ball. It's the show where we test the game's best players on how well they remember some of their best moments. And today, we are joined by former English international, but forever football legend, the one and only Michael Owen.
Beckham said England moving. This is Owen, taken in his stride. Chabot trying not to bring him down. It's still Michael Owen. He scored a wonderful goal. Is there nothing beyond this 18-year-old?
Michael, how you doing today?
Hey, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for the build-up as well.
We're gonna be going and taking a deep dive into a very, very special goal of yours for England versus Argentina in the World Cup in 1998. And so we're gonna ask you 10 questions to see how well you remember this goal. Does that sound good?
Okay, yeah, nervous.
Let's see, Michael, if you do know ball. First question, who got the assist to the goal?
That's quite an easy one. That's David Beckham.
That is absolutely correct. Question number 2. What was the score after you scored your goal?
It was 2-1 to England. I scored to make it 2-1.
Correct. You're 2 for 2. Look at that. No reason to be nervous. Now, question number 3. Who was the first player to celebrate with you after you scored?
Oh, no.
Come on, I believe in you.
No.
I believe. Oh, yes.
Right. Well, I ran to the right-hand side of the pitch, so it can't be the left back or the left midfield. It has to be somebody over there. So David Beckham, Paul Scholes was quite close to me. I'm going to say David Beckham again because he was on the right-hand side of the pitch. That's where I ran.
That's correct. There you go. See, you believed in yourself and you got it correctly. There you go. Everything is coming back in. So with that being said, what can you tell us about how big of a moment that felt for you and the people around you?
Well, when I scored the goal, of course, I realised the magnitude of the game, the goal. I realised it was quite a special goal at the time as well. Because you're still involved in the game, you don't let your mind wander too much. And it was only after the game when all my teammates were coming up to me saying, "Oh my word, your life is going to change." And I was like, what do you mean by that? It was only when I landed back home and I realised what they meant. I suppose I went from a national, somebody that was playing in Liverpool's team for the first, for a year or so, then to being known all around the world. So it was quite a change. Yeah, that was the one moment that probably changed my life. I didn't know it at the time, but I quickly found out.
Let's go on to round 2. Question number 4. What color boots were you wearing?
Oh, yes, I know that one.
You know this one?
Yeah, I know this.
Light work.
Yeah, they were black with little bits of white on. They were called Umbro Speciali, but they were black boots.
Can we give him extra points for the specifics, for the details? This man pays attention to the details.
I've still got them on my wall at home, so I have to know.
Wow, you still have them?
Yeah.
Question number 5. Which Argentina defender did you run past before the shot?
His name was Ayala.
This man has the memory. I say this time and time again. I think footballers just have elephant's memories. That is absolutely correct. Ayala is correct. What color was Argentina's keeper wearing?
Yeah, he was wearing black.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I tried to trick him, but I couldn't. Black is correct. See, I don't know. I feel like you're reliving the moment a little bit here. I think you're having some crazy flashbacks because you are on point. Can you tell us more about what NFTs mean to you and how does it mean to be in that space and how different is it from this age, from when you were coming up being a footballer?
My goal, let's say the goal that we're talking about against Argentina, how we have created an NFT from that goal. And when I looked at the creativity, the way they've made this amazing sort of piece of art and shape, the guys at Visa. It's quite incredible, to be honest. And it's obviously that moment in time that is a great memory for me as well. So NFTs is a new thing, I suppose, in many people's lives. Although the people that are up on these kind of things, then I'm sure it's secondhand to them. You know, it's something they all understand. But from my point of view, I found it really interesting. Looking at my goal, listening to how the artwork was created and explained to me. So yeah, I'm fascinated by it. And I think NFTs are obviously going to be something that are going to be even more important going forward in the future.
We're going to go over to round 3 and question number 7. Which host city was the game played in?
I know this one as well.
Oh, Mike, of course he does. Of course he knows this one. Lay it on me, Michael.
I bought a horse straight after the tournament, a racehorse, and I named it after the city that we played in, so I remember it well. It was called Saint Etienne.
Well, that's one way to remember it. That is one way to remember it. Saint Etienne is absolutely correct.
I called her Etienne Lady after the goal I had just scored in Saint Etienne. And she went on to win a race, and I then bred from her. And I've had about 6 or 7 of her offspring since. So yeah, she was one of my foundation mares, and it all came from that day at Saint Etienne.
Question number 8. Name the 11 England players that were on the pitch at the time where you scored your goal.
Oh my word. Yeah. David Seaman in goal.
Okay.
Sol Campbell. Graham Lasso. Gary Neville. David Batty. Paul Ince. Alan Shearer. David Beckham. Michael Owen. Paul Scholes. I just need the other defender. I'm sure it was Tony Adams.
You almost got it. You almost got it. You forgot Darren Anderton.
Oh, Darren Anderton. Yeah.
You almost had it. Question number 9. What day of the week was the game played in? Come on. Come on. From the jump, I told you.
That's impossible. Oh, well, it's just a total guess. Normally games are on Saturday, aren't they? But obviously in the World Cup, they're staggered throughout every day, so I don't know.
Are they?
I'm going to say Saturday.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Saturday is incorrect. It was a Tuesday.
Oh, well.
It was a Tuesday. As we're remembering Saint Etienne, as remembering your first racehorse, as we're remembering the World Cup and that special, special moment, what is one piece of advice that you would tell yourself after that moment, going forward into your career?
Wow. Well, I think what I do know from that game and from that period of my career is that I used to step on the pitch with an unbelievable amount of self-belief. I never even questioned myself. I didn't even look at who we were playing, the players I was about to face. I just had this amazing sort of confidence, amazing self-belief that as soon as I crossed that white line, that I was the best player on the pitch. I think later on in my career, if I could have bottled that, then I think it would be worth an awful lot of money, because later on in my career, you start analysing more, you start, looking, this player might be a bit quick and this one might be a bit strong, so stand here and do this. Whereas I didn't care. When I was 18, I didn't care. I was just, they've got to worry about me type of attitude. So I think if I could tell myself one thing later on in life or later on in my career, it would be to keep that attitude, that self-belief, and not worry about things outside of your control in many ways.
Question number 10. Which minute of the game did you score your goal in?
Oh, wow. Well, again,
We've come so far.
Yeah.
Michael, we've come so far. There's been a beautiful journey. Which minute of the game did you score the goal?
my best guess would be something around 20 minutes, something like that. I'm going to say 23rd minute.
You were close by a few minutes, but it was actually 15:28 on the clock, so the 16th minute to be exact.
Oh, wow.
But you were so close. So close. A good record. Using some amazing stories to remember some of these answers too. The horse one, I'm sorry, that threw me off completely.
Well, all these trophies in behind me are all trophies of horses. Unfortunately, not the horse from St. Etienne, but other horses, as you can see. It's a big passion of mine.
Flex it then, Michael. You better talk, Michael. Yeah. Michael Owen, thank you so much for joining us. Absolute legend. Thank you for taking the time to speaking to us. The people are absolutely going to love this and wish you the best moving forward, man. Thank you.
You're very kind. Been great to speak to you. Thank you for taking me back down memory lane. Loved it.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you.
Alicia, top man. Thank you.